Yo, what's going on, boys? I'm gonna be doing some ladder with this Expo deck today. So I just kind of modified my old Expo deck. Fire Spirit got a nerf, so I had to kind of like adapt to make it better. So let's see. Alright, I got a game. Facing Happy. So Fire Spirit doesn't kill the lava pups anymore, so I had to kind of put in the Fireball to make it better versus lava. Also, I have an E-Spirit, so not gonna lose to any Inferno Tower decks anymore because I actually have a reset now. Also better versus Eye Drag and like bats and whatever, all the swarm stuff. So this guy's playing Bomber and Cannon. Looks like E-Giant should be pretty easy, even though he's playing Earthquake, I feel like, because no one's playing Lightning anymore. They just play the Dark Prince Flying Machine variant. Yeah, there it is. Plays the Dark Prince in the back, so I'm gonna activate ability here because I feel like he's not gonna E-Giant yet, since he played a Dark Prince in the back. If he wanted to E-Giant, he would have just waited for the Queen to walk up and then E-Giant into it. So I'm not gonna Fireball that. I'm just gonna spend 2 Elixir on it to not take any damage. Gonna E-Spirit and then get back to my Skellies and play on top of it. Or like right here to kind of like distract it. Could try to go for like E-Giant in the back, but if he does, I'm gonna go X-Ball opposite, so not a good place. I'm gonna Knight the back here. Definitely gonna force something out. Mirror Flying Machine, not bad. Probably should have went X-Ball opposite really fast, but I don't really have anything to block the Bomber and the Cannon at the moment, so it's gonna Queen High to kind of finish off that Flying Machine. I feel like this is where he goes E-Giant into my Queen, so I have to kind of watch out. Yeah, it does go for the Bomber low, so definitely going to E-Giant into this. I have to kind of Cannon like this, like all the way far to the left, because I don't really feel safe playing the Cannon in the middle. So I'm going to try to get back to my Queen here, because I feel like I need one on defense. But yeah, Cannon's really good on defense versus E-Giant, so I'm not really worried about this defense. Even though my Cannon died, it did a lot of damage on that, so I'm going to Knight in front of this, because I feel like he's going to Cannon High to kill my Queen. Yeah, I had a feeling because he's not back to Dark Prince, so his only options are like Cannon High or like NATO it back. So it has to mirror Cannon in the middle. I'm going to activate ability. This Queen's going to do a lot of damage on this tower. He's at like 2 Elixir right now, I think. Okay, it plays a Bomber, so I'm going to Expo at 6 on the left side here. When I Expo, he should have enough for like a Flying Machine, so I'm going to block it. Or kind of try to block it, I guess. I can't block it forever because obviously I don't have a Knight, so I have to kind of let that die, but I'm going to Queen opposite lane because I feel like he's still kind of low, but it is double Elixir, so I kind of stopped counting Elixir. Might have enough for E-Giant. I'm not really sure, though. Yeah, it does have enough for it, so kind of unfortunate. Getting Cannon in the middle here because he just played an Earthquake on Max, but so he's definitely not back to it. That should full counter the E-Giant. Probably going to meter E-Giant in the back if I had to guess. Yeah, it does go for the E-Giant, but he actually played it in the middle. And that was kind of smart because it's going to tank for the X, but I'm going to Knight here. Good thing I didn't Knight super late, because if I did, the Cannon would have locked on Max, but I'm going to try to get back to a Cannon on defense. If he was a little patient with that Earthquake, you could have gotten like a fat Earthquake and possibly some damage, but since he already played it on Max, but I'm not really worried about the defense here. I'm going to E-Spirit to not take any damage from the Bomber. Should also finish off the Dark Prince, so that was a really good Queen. Kill the E-Giant and the Dark Prince, and the E-Spirit kind of distract the Bomber, so didn't take any damage. I'm going to Fireball this. I don't even know what got the damage on the left side, but apparently I took it down to 2700, so not bad. I have options here, but I'm definitely going to go for right side because my right side tower is like practically untouched. Well, not practically, it's literally untouched. So I'm going to do this to get some more DPS on the E-Giant. I play the E-Spirit and the Skellies really fast, so when the Skellies lock on, it's still like stunned. The E-Giant's stunned, so they don't die right away. They get like 2 hits off, which is really good if you need the DPS. If it's at like 1 HP and it's onto your tower, so it's kind of a clutch interaction to keep in mind. If he mirrors this, I'm going to Fireball the left one. Yeah, because I have a Queen on the right side, so I'm not really worried about that one. Actually, wait, he could go E-Giant. Yeah, this is not good. I'm going to Cannon here. Might have to Knight on top. Definitely do. Also going to do this to once again get max DPS on it. Nice. The Skelly's got 2 hits. I'm going to do this. I don't really want to Fireball that because I know he's back to a new Flying Machine. Don't think I need a Knight too because that Dark Prince kind of took a fat jump, so I don't really need to play anything else on it. I'm going to Fireball the Cannon here to force something else out. It's a really good Fireball. Also hit the Bomber. Didn't mean to predict it, but just going to call that a prediction Fireball. Might go for like an E-Giant on the left or something. Just go for it in the middle. I thought he was going to play it at the bridge, but it's even better for me. I have more time to DPS it down. Goes for a mirrored one opposite lane. I'm back to a second Cannon, so I'm not really worried about this defense. Once again, I'm going to Cannon low like this, kind of off to the right side, so he can't really Earthquake the left side tower and the Cannon. He could if he wants to, but actually, yeah, that's what he did. Okay, so I'm going to log over here. He hasn't really touched my right side tower yet, so this is really good, but he could go for like an Earthquake cycle, so I'm going to try to get back to my Fireball and just go for like a rapid Fireball cycle. I feel like I have to at this point, so yeah, I'm going to do this. Might go for like a Flying Machine or something. Yeah, does go for it. Oh my god, I got so lucky with that. If he hit that NATO on the Knight, I probably would have lost, but Thankfully he didn't, so. Can I not take any damage from that flying machine? Thank you. Okay, he's not going to be able to come back with a second left, so. It's a pretty easy win. It's a really good matchup even though you don't have a rocket, because it's kind of outplayable and better compared to like rocket and lightning, so. Once again, a really easy win. Let's see how much I get from that. 32, I'll take it. Alright, I got a game. Let's see what this guy's playing. He has a pretty cool banner. I like his banner. Anyways, I'm gonna log over here to kill a fire spirit. Fire spirit could be drill, hog, pigs, log bait, could be anything, so the card's really popular. Can't really tell what deck he's playing just off of that one card, so I'm gonna have to knight the back to force something out. Plays a barrel, okay. It's like kind of storming outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, it's low-key storming outside, so. Goes for Mighty Miner. I'm gonna activate ability here soon. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, I was kind of hoping the Dark Prince, or what do you call it, the Dark Gob would like go opposite lane, but just kind of stayed on this spot, so he's probably gonna kill my queen and then walk up. I'm gonna cannon like this so I can expo with it later on. Never mind, I kind of mistimed it, so I can't really expo anymore because it's practically dead, but he is kind of like even on elixir with me, I think. Okay, he just spent 5 elixir, so I'm gonna do the same. Queen the bridge here to force out like a Mighty Miner, but I know he's like 2 cards off. He's 1 card off now, so he's gonna have to play something else to get back to it. Plays a cannon, so he's not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna get a lot of damage here. Nice. Got a lot of damage because he wasn't able to afford a Mighty Miner, so I have to expo at 6 here. I know he's gonna Mighty Miner, but if I waited any longer, he would have had enough for Rocket, so I just kind of had to. E-Spirit on the Mighty Miner. I can also log it to kind of like reset it to get a lot of damage on the tower, so let's see. Probably gonna Dark Gob once it locks on. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna Knight over here to kind of block the damage from that. I don't really want to take any Dark Gob damage, but if he goes Barrel, he's gonna get a lot of damage here. Never mind, he went opposite lane, so that's kind of better for me. If he went same lane, he would have kind of like added on to the damage. Took my tower down to like, I don't know, 32 or something, but yeah, that was kind of a bad barrel. Also, you don't want to go opposite lane as a bait player. Going same lane is like so much more valuable compared to going opposite lane, but I'm not really complaining. That's better for me, so. See what he does here. This matchup's kind of like worse compared to me having a rocket, but it's okay. Definitely outplayable. Gonna queen here. Kind of want to expo, but I don't at the same time. Yeah, because I had a feeling he would do that. I kind of tried to predict a Dark Gob like last time, but he actually didn't play it, so that was kind of a bad cannon. He's probably gonna get a free Dark Gob here. Got a queen hit, so not bad. I'm gonna knight like this. Played it like a second late, so it locked on my expo, but I can just do this. Good thing I had a reset, because if I had a Fire Spirit, I would not be able to get a lock here, but since I have an E-Spirit, I kind of got a lock. I'm gonna Fireball here, because he outcycled me by like 3 cards. That's insane. See what he does here, though. I got a lot of damage, but kind of got outcycled, so I'm gonna have to watch out. I'm gonna queen the middle. Try to predict my expo. Okay, I'm gonna cannon in the middle, also gonna Skelly's high. It's not really making a play. Okay, plays a Dark Gob on my queen. I'm gonna activate ability. It's not gonna finish off the Dark Gob, but she's gonna live, so that was a pretty good ability. I'm gonna do this to not take any damage from that. Tower's at 977, so I'm gonna try to take it right now. I'm gonna do this. That barrel's in the front, so I can just do this by just taking like 1 stab. You could try to go for like a Mighty Miner, but I can just cannon here to kind of DPS it down. Okay, it's starting to rain super hard, so this is kind of funny. If you guys hear the background, don't mind it. I hope it's not too loud. But anyways, gonna expo in the middle. He's gonna try to get back to a second Mighty Miner, but I feel like I already won the game because he's not gonna be able to put it down on time. He's down a lot of elixir. There it is. Both of my expo locks on, so it's a pretty easy win. I have matchup there, but the matchup was kind of like tough compared to me having a rocket. Alright, I got a game facing Captain Cookie. If I'm not wrong, this guy's playing Cannon Cart Bait with Dark Prince and Bandits. I have to kind of watch out. I feel like he has matchup, but I also have to consider the possibility that I might be wrong because that deck's been dead forever, so might be playing something else, but I'm gonna queen like this because I don't want to give him like a free rocket in the back. Never mind. Okay, lightning bait's not a thing, so I guess I'm facing RJ, or could be that new Mega Knight deck that's been popular. Because Mega Knight and Ramrider got a buff, so that deck's been pretty popular lately. I feel like I can beat it, but I kind of forgot how to play the matchup. Only thing I remember is that you want to expo when they go queen the back, because then they can't afford a Mega Knight. They have to lightning it down or play like a Bandit Ghost on it, so I'm going to try to win this off of that, but I'm going to queen below my cannon because I know he's not back to lightning, so it's a really good queen, helps out on defense. Probably going to force out a queen in the back as well, so I can go expo opposite. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to expo like this. And the thing is, he might go for like a Mega Knight on top of my queen to tower trade, which is not going to be optimal, but I'll try my best to defend. I have to consider the possibility that the Mega Knight might go onto my tower because I know the jump is like super fast now, so I'm going to do this. Okay, that's like insanely fast. I mistimed it. Even though I knew like it got a buff, I literally mistimed it. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. Gonna cannon high here to kind of kill that Ram Rider. Well, not really kill. I just want to distract it till the Expo takes the tower and then kills the Ram Rider. So if he goes Bandit here, I'm gonna have to fireball it back, but I think I'm fine overall. I can definitely defend the rest of the game if he doesn't like lightning cycle, but I don't think he's going to. He might try to go for like Mega Knights in the back to build up like a beatdown push and then lightning my cannon, but I'll try to DPS the Mega Knight down by playing a queen at the bridge. That way he can't lightning my queen, so that's my game plan for the rest of the game. Just play defense here. I'm gonna defensive expo like this, anti-lightning position. It's a really good expo when you're facing like lightning decks, like for example RG. Not Golem though. You normally don't want to play defensive expos versus Golem because you have to kind of like try to get a lock, but yeah, any sort of other lightning decks you can try to do it. Don't really want to play queen here because that would have been awkward. The Mega Knight would have jumped, so I'm going to do this to kind of block the bridge. Also going to cannon like this to distract the Ram Rider. Okay, it just kind of got stuck behind the Ram Rider or the Mega Knight. Okay, there it is. I'm going to take this really fat fireball on the queen, the Ram Rider, and the Mega Knight. I'm also going to Skelly's back. Didn't really pull, but good thing it didn't jump. Kind of misplaced my Skellies, but it's okay. I'll try to not let that happen again. 30 seconds left, and he goes Mega Knight in the back, so that's definitely not going to make it to my side. Gonna do this. He might try to lightning at the bridge or lightning my cannon and the queen, but I'll try to get back to a second cannon. Feel like I'm fine at this point. I just need to not mess up on defense, so gonna log like this. Also gonna cannon to kind of shove it in front of the Ram Rider so it doesn't like get to my tower. At this point, I just need to stall for like 10 more seconds and I win the game. So I'm gonna log like this. Should kill the bandit. I'm also back to cannon, so I'm gonna do this. Don't really care if that jumps on the tower. There's like 2 seconds left, so just kind of glad I managed to cycle like a lot of cannons at the end and not take any damage. But yeah, 34, I'll take it, whatever. Alright, I got a game facing Blink. He's got a lot of 1 elixir banners, so might be a cycle player, but I can't really base it off of that. Could have just put it for fun, but anyways, I'm going to use Spirit over here to kind of cycle, just to force something out. Plays a Zap. Okay, that means a good matchup. Zap usually means like Lava or P.E.K.K.A, so I'm kind of hoping I face Lava here. P.E.K.K.A is a really good matchup, and I've also been kind of like meaning to face Lava. Because the whole point of me putting a Fireball in this deck is to like make it better versus air decks, so hopefully I'm facing Lava, but he played a mini P.E.K.K.A and Bats, so looking like Sparky. I'm going to try to E-Spirit on the right side to kill the Bats. Also go back to Skelly, so I'm not going to take any damage from that mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm actually not going to play a Fireball on that Horde, because if I do, he might go for like a Mirror Horde in the back and then Giant in front to take the whole tower. I mean, I don't really know if he has a Mirror, but it's just kind of better to consider all the possibilities, because I've lost a lot of games by being impatient and not thinking ahead, so I don't care if my queen dies, because I also made him spend like 3 extra elixir, but good thing is I survived single. All I need to do is not take any damage in single, so I can just go for like an Expo lock and double and just win the game. So goes for Sparky in the back. I'm going to Expo opposite. Just by judging off of his playstyle, I feel like he has a mirror, because he could go for like a mirror Giant in front of that Sparky, but not in single. He's not going to be able to afford it, so might go for one in the back once I kill that Sparky or something, but let's see. Do have the E-Spirit in cycles, so if he goes for like Bats or something, I can kind of like play it on the Giant and the Bats. Gonna Knight here, once again, saving my E-Spirit for the Bats. It's just kind of better to not cycle it at all. Except for when they play Bats, obviously. But I'm gonna Queen here, also gonna try to get back to my cannon like this. Let's go for the Mirror Giant at the bridge. Also played a mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, that was a horrible zap. He missed my, one of my Skellies, so he's not gonna be able to do any damage on my Queen. Wait, I feel like he's gonna Horde on defense. I'm gonna E-Spirit to make the Horde one shot, so my Queen kind of like finishes off all of them at the same time. And like one ability. Because if the E-Spirit didn't hit the Horde, the Queen would have taken like 2 shots to finish one minion, so she would not have gotten any damage, but since I did that, I got a lot of damage. He's back to a new Giant, but he just played a Zap on the Skellies, and he actually played a horrible Zap, so he's not going to be able to make the Expo lock on the Giant. I'm going to log over here to kind of like push it onto my cannon. He's back to Zap, but that's not going to make a difference. Tower's down to 482, so I can just go for Expo again. He's 1 card off Giant. Well, he's back to Giant, so I might not get any damage here, but I can just go for Fireball Cycle. He could have played this matchup like a lot better. Just kind of kept placing like the wrong cards at the wrong time. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, he could have played this matchup like a lot better. But yeah, 482 is like 2 Fireball. I could also go for like 3 logs and 1 Fireball, but I'll just try to go for 2 Fireballs once I defend that Sparky, because I don't really want to stall out the game for too long. But yeah, I played this matchup a lot better than him, I feel like. But anyways, gonna Fireball over here. Also gonna E-Spirit to kind of distract the Sparky. There's really good arrows on it. I'm gonna Knight over here. Good thing I didn't play Skellies on it, because he would have predicted it, but one hit's not gonna lose me the whole game, so that wouldn't have mattered anyways. But see how much I got from that. Probably like 30. 31, I'll take it. Okay, on to my last game. Facing Nitro, let's see what this guy's playing, but this should be my 5th game, so I'm definitely going to end the video after this. I feel like I know his name from somewhere. I definitely saw someone facing this guy. I feel like he was playing Mortar Rocket Cycle, so I'm not going to play the Queen of back here. I'm actually going to play it in the middle. I could be wrong though, but I just have a feeling he's playing Mortar Rocket Cycle, so I'm going to activate ability here soon to finish off that knight like this. Also going to log over here to predict like Skelly's on top of my queen. Okay, never mind. I guess he's playing Ice Bow then. Ice Bow is also a good matchup, but I kind of forgot how to play this matchup. It's been a while since I played it, so I'll try my best. But yeah, I should be able to win this if I just play good. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I already made a misplay. So when he went Tesla in the middle, I should have queened the back to bait out like a rocket in the back, so I could just go Expo opposite lane and get the whole tower, because he wouldn't be back to a second Tesla, so I could just get a free lock there. But yeah, tiny misplay, but it's okay. I've got plenty of time to make up for it, but I just kind of wish I realized it like soon enough, so I could have gotten like a free lock. I'm kind of holding my knight and the cannon because I feel like he's going to expo opposite lane, but I guess not. So I'm going to knight in front of the queen here. I know he's not back to rocket, so it's a really good play. Also goes for a defensive expo. This guy's smart. He's not back to rocket, so he just kind of played expo on defense to kind of like be safe, just in case I go in. But since I wasn't back to expo, I was not going to go in anyways, but still, that's kind of smart. Okay, I got a queen hit, not bad. I'm going to try to keep the damage even on both lanes. That way, when he goes in, I can just go for like a knight low and then fireball log him. Fireball on the expo and the tower, so I'll be up damage, and log the expo and the tower to finish off the expo and be up damage even more. It's kind of hard to explain, but when you do that, they're not going to be able to defensive expo either, so it's a really good play. I'm going to defensive expo here to kind of play some defense. I was kind of hoping he'd defensive expo at the same time, but unfortunate. I guess he's going to rocket it. Okay, what was that? It's definitely not a good play. That's kind of stupid. It's just going to die to my defensive expo, so not bad. I'm not complaining, though. I'll definitely take a free Tesla. I'll actually play a fireball on the tower because I got 4 free elixirs. So I'm going to queen like this just to stop him from going opposite lane. Goes for Ice was in the back, so kind of want to knight in front of this, but I'm not going to yet. Okay, since he played a Tesla, I'm going to have to activate ability. Also going to knight like this. I know he's back to a new knight, so I'm going to fireball this Ice Wiz, knight, and the Tesla. It's a really good fireball. He might go for like a defensive expo, so I'm going to defensive expo first. So he can't go for one. He's going to have to rocket my expo now. There it is. It's just better to play a defensive expo and force out like a rocket on your expo when you don't have a good cycle, but he's also going to have to defensive expo here because I know he's probably thinking I outcycled him, so I'm going to do this. Also going to fireball the expo. Don't really want to queen the back because I know he's like 2 cards off a rocket, so could try to get back to a rocket and just get a free rocket on my queen. Gonna knight the back though. If he plays a rocket on the knight, I can definitely go for like a queen expo opposite lane, activate ability to kill the knight and the Tesla and then get a lock. Gonna do this. Also gonna try to predict the expo here. Kind of unfortunate. I thought he was going to, but he didn't. So I'm gonna have to fireball the cannon and not the cannon, the Tesla and the Ice Wiz here, like this. Also gonna defensive expo at the same time he goes for one. Okay, I was kind of hoping to play like a defensive expo battle again, but he played one on offense, so that's even better for me. I can just defend like this. Ice Wiz got a hit on my cannon, so that's kind of bad, but gets the job done, so I don't really care either ways. Didn't take any damage on my expo, so I'm gonna expo like this because I have one on defense, so I can just expo and then fireball the tank. Yep, there it is. Plays the knight, so I'm gonna fireball like this. He's gonna have to rocket my expo, so there it is. I'm also gonna try to outcycle him. I feel like he's gonna have to defensive expo here because I feel like I can outcycle if he doesn't, so I think he knows it too. See what he does here though, but the game's pretty much over because he's constantly having to defend and he's not going to be able to get any damage at this point. Also, I'm already up like 2 rockets, so it's not easy to come back from that. Gonna knight low to get back to my fireball. Also gonna fireball the expo. My rocket my tower here, so I'm gonna log over here to DPS down the expo. So if he goes rocket, I can just expo on offense. I'm gonna expo either ways because I need to force out like a rocket on my expo. So gonna try to DPS down the Tesla here. Also gonna knight like this. To kind of tank for the expo. Gonna cannon to DPS down his knight. Also gonna log over here E-Spirit to distract the Ice Wiz. Back to a new knight, so I can just go for like a knight like this once it locks on my cannon. Kind of want to expo here, but I'm gonna wait till the Tesla dies so it doesn't do any damage on my expo. Also gonna expo like this. Cannon in the middle. I don't want to play it high because I know he's gonna play something else with the expo. I didn't know he was gonna Ice Wiz exactly, but I thought he was gonna like knight or something, or maybe like Tesla or something. So it's just kind of better to play it low. 18 seconds left. He's definitely going to try to rocket cycle me, but at this point the game's already over. I've got the 3-card cycle because I have a queen down on the field, so I can just get back to a second fireball, possibly a third one, but I might not be able to get it down on time even if I get it back. So yeah, 2 seconds left. He's not going to be able to come back from this. It was a pretty easy win, but I feel like he didn't play the best. He was playing Teslas in the middle. Definitely not a good play in this matchup, so I'm going to end the video there. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and sub. See you on the next one. Peace.